Hey guys, I'm doing another video after a very long time of being dormant on my channel. Today I have my Daisy 880 Powerline. I got this pellet gun slash BB gun about maybe a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. So far I am loving this rifle. It is chambered in 177 caliber. I'm not sure if it says it on here. It probably even doesn't, because yeah. But that's the size pellet. I am not sure on the size of BB because I don't use BBs. They are nowhere near as accurate in this gun compared to pellets. The BBs do not use the rifling in the barrel. That's why I just do not use them. Well, first of all, I have the standard Daisy 4x15 scope on there. Not a very powerful scope, but it will do the job. Anywhere from 20 yards, even to 70 yards. I have took this gun to 70 yards and hit a steel plate that was maybe a foot wide and about 6 inches tall. It took quite a bit of shots to get my my windage and everything in, but I finally hit it. I hit it with these Premier hollow points by Crosman. I usually get the 500 pack. They're not that expensive. You'll probably get them around $7 to $9 at Walmart. And I'd say that's probably the best pellets for hunting and for targets. They're hollow points. Let me see if I can get a good shot for you dudes and women, if you guys watch my videos. Let's see, yeah. Pretty cool little pellet, lead. And, yeah, the bolt's back. I doubt you guys can even see the bolt because I have crappy lighting and a horrible camera. Yeah, you guys can probably just barely see it. There we go. It's probably even better. Bolt's back just to show that it's not loaded. Well, one thing I hear about a lot of pellet guns is the trigger. Triggers on pellet guns are usually extremely heavy. Like this one is pretty heavy. Let's see if I can. It's not loaded, guys. I'm going to show you how hard it is to pull out this trigger. That's maybe 7 or 8 pound trigger. It's a pretty heavy trigger. For long range, it's definitely annoying, but it ain't that bad. You just got to get used to it, and you'll get some pretty good shots. The pump on it, probably the easiest pump for most air rifles. Well, cheap air rifle that I've seen. I got this air rifle for about $35, which is extremely cheap. I got it at Walmart, so it's not that bad for a pretty good pellet gun. It's great for hunting. I have killed, I think, 3 squirrels, 15 or 20 sparrows, and I think 5 starlings so far in the 2-month period that I've had it. So I'm definitely helping out my neighborhood with all these nuisance birds, but it does the job. I have not gotten any pigeons because pigeons don't live in my area, but I still got plenty of birds with this thing, and I'm hitting some pretty good shots with it. I plank with it almost every single day. I'm hitting usually just cans or maybe an old video game or an old CD. I'll just plank that. I've even hit a dime from, I think, 25 yards. That took 15 shots, but I finally hit it. And yeah, for a $35 pellet gun, that's pretty accurate. And the barrel, that inaccuracy was not the barrel, was not the scope, it was me. When you're trying to hit something as small as a dime from 25 yards with a very low powered scope, and I'm not really the best shooter. My hands are pretty shaky. It's pretty difficult, but I eventually got it, and yeah. Well, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying that it's a very good gun. The safety is located right in front of the trigger guard, right behind where the pump handle is. And yeah, it has the iron sights. I don't really like the iron sights. I'm more of the old-fashioned guy when it comes to sights. Those thin little beads that you can see your target real well with. Let me see if I can get that. Actually, let's see if I can look through the scope. Probably can't. See, crap. There we go. Crap. Come on, man, work. Nah, that's probably the best you guys are going to get. But that's the scope. The iron sights you obviously can't see that well because the scope mounted, but yeah. Don't really like the iron sights. They could make a bead at the end, a bead instead of a hunk of plastic, but it still works average. I like the little plastic stock. It is hollow. The stock is hollow. Kind of cheap, but it's still a $35 pellet gun. I'm going to say that a lot. $35 pellet gun because it is very, very cheap and it works amazing. But very, very pretty gun. 2 months of having it, not a scratch on the stock, the scope, or anything. So this thing is pretty tough, and I've dropped it a few times. I've dragged it through dirt trying to get small birds or whatever, and it's holding up great. So yeah, that's my Daisy Powerline 880. I definitely recommend this for young shooters or shooters around my age, around 14, 15 years old, for people who are starting to get into shooting or people who want to practice and just plank, or maybe they like air rifles to hunt. Whatever your little thing is, I would recommend it for a ton of stuff. Really cheap. It breaks. Just go buy a new one. Not hard to save up 35 bucks. I probably get 35 bucks in about 4 or 5 weeks because I get about 10 bucks a week for doing my lawn. So kids, just do your parents' lawn, take out the trash, do a neighbor's lawn, and you'll get that money no problem. But yeah, that's the gun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Could you please just leave a like rating or a comment telling me what I'm doing wrong in these videos, what I should do better, and I will definitely read them and I will definitely reply to them. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.